Government probing legality of Chinese mechanics at popular repair shop. The government has launched an investigation into the employment status of several Chinese mechanics working at a fast-growing auto repair shop in Ferry near the St. Andrew-St. Catherine border. Labour Minister Pernod Charles Jr. confirmed on Thursday that his ministry is probing whether all legal and regulatory requirements have been met by the workers at WH Car Service, a Chinese-owned operation that has drawn large crowds and social media buzz for its quick and reportedly more affordable vehicle repairs. The Minister of Labour and Social Security is aware of the public concerns surrounding the employment status of several Chinese nationals reportedly engaged as mechanics in Jamaica, Charles said in a statement. We want to assure the public that a comprehensive investigation is currently underway to determine whether all legal and regulatory requirements, including valid work permits and employment documentation, have been satisfied. Minister Charles stressed that his ministry is coordinating with relevant agencies to ensure labor laws are upheld. The rights of both foreign workers and Jamaican citizens remain a priority, and any breaches, if found, will be addressed in accordance with the law. We remain committed to transparency, due process, and the protection of our labor market integrity, he noted. The minister said updates will be provided once the investigation concludes. On Wednesday, it was reported that the shop has been drawing customers from across the island, many of whom arrived before dawn to secure a spot. A notice now caps the number of vehicles serviced each day at 30, citing overwhelming demand. Inside the shop, director explained that restriction is to preserve quality as the business, which launched just 2 months ago, adjusts to its rapidly expanding clientele. We realize that too many people want to come in to check their vehicle, but we don't want to slow down our quality of service, Chang told reporters. Currently, 10 Chinese mechanics are employed at the facility. Cheng said their presence is not to undercut Jamaican mechanics but to provide a complementary skill set. He revealed plans to hire and train local workers, saying mechanics fixing vehicle is a skill. It's Chinese mechanic and the Jamaican mechanic fixing skill mobilized. We can improve the whole industry. He also pointed out the future plans for expansion into other parishes and to begin selling car parts locally. However, he noted difficulties sourcing the wear parts in Jamaica, saying, right now, it's hard for us to get the parts in local Jamaica because some of the parts they're rare, and that's one of the challenge. Veteran Jamaican mechanic Steve Holland welcomed the presence of the shop, saying it could lower car parts prices and promote training. It will be good if they do training also with Jamaican mechanics rather than just setting up businesses and getting customers, he noted. Second man charged with West Morland businesswoman's murder. A second man has been charged in the August 2023 murder of West Morland businesswoman Chantel Calder-Whittingham, otherwise called Pookie. He is 29-year-old fisherman Marlon Smith of Paradise District, Smithfield in West Morland. The Savannah Lamar police say an argument developed between Calder-Whittingham and her partner and Smith about 3:30 p.m. on August 12, 2023 in Paradise District. During the dispute, Smith allegedly threw rum bottles at the couple, hitting them multiple times and injuring them. It's reported that Smith then left and later returned with a gun, which he pointed at them. This prompted the couple to make a report to the police. Following the report, the two returned to the community and were sitting in their motor vehicle when they were allegedly approached by Smith and three other men armed with handguns. Calder-Whittingham and her partner exited the vehicle and ran to escape injury. However, the men reportedly gave chase and opened gunfire at them. When the shooting subsided, Calder-Whittingham was found suffering from gunshot wounds. She was transported to a hospital where she was pronounced dead. Following an investigation into the businesswoman's death, Smith's co-accused, Odin Barrand, was arrested during an operation in West Morland on August 25, 2023, and was later charged with murder, shooting with intent, and unauthorized possession of prohibited weapon. Smith managed to elude the police until March 31, 2025, when he was taken into custody during an operation. He was charged with murder, shooting with intent, and using a firearm to commit me after warrants were executed on him on April 21. The police say his court date is being finalized. They say the third shooter is still at large. The upgraded administrative block at the Conner Regional Hospital in St. James is officially open. The upgraded administrative block at the Conner Regional Hospital in St. James was officially opened yesterday. The hospital has been undergoing extensive rehabilitative and development work following the discovery of significant air quality issue and dereliction that date back to 2009. As a result, administrative services were relocated to allow the restoration process to begin. The full scope of repairs and upgrades at the hospital will cost approximately 23.5 billion, including the relocation of services and the restoration of the main building, which is expected to be complete in the first quarter of 2026. Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton described the opening as a symbolic milestone in the facility's ongoing transformation. While rehabilitative works continue, Conroe Regional Hospital has remained operative, serving Western Jamaica through outstations and the support of other health facilities across the region. Over 1.8 billion has been spent to ensure the continued delivery of life-saving services without interruption. Temporary structures were erected to house critical services such as accident and emergency, radiotherapy laboratory, and other support units. In addition, accommodations for doctors and nurses were converted into wards and operating theaters to meet patient care demands. Several departments within the rehabilitated facility are expected to reopen in phases over the next year.
Today, we officially opened and occupied the administrative wing of the main building at Cornwall Regional Hospital, which, as you know, was shut down for significant overhauling over a number of years. The the administrative wing is now fully occupied with the CEO and her team, procurement, accounts, and a number of other administrative functions. It's symbolic because it shows what the institution will become, the new built institution, as well as tangible because it's now being occupied and utilized. Over the months to come, you'll see further expansion of the opening up. So we're very encouraged. It's been a long wait, a lot of patience, a lot of long suffering, but it was necessary to do a major overhaul of the institution. And so it's a happy, proud, and encouraging moment for us. And I commend the team that have brought us to this point.
Government announces steady internship program. Minister with responsibility for works Robert Nesta Morgan has announced the launch of the steady internship program, sustainable training for engineering, accountability, development, and youth. This new initiative is designed to give students real-world experience in building Jamaica's future. Set to begin in September 2025, STED was officially unveiled by Morgan during his address at the Choose Jamaica Securing Our Future Youth Forum hosted at the University of the West Indies. The program will engage 20 territory schools in hands-on infrastructure development across the island. Participants will support community-based mapping, project monitoring, environmental resilience initiatives, and using digital tools in engineering and construction, combining learning with impact. Study is about taking young Jamaicans out of the classroom and putting them into the field, conversation, and the future. We are giving young people a chance not just to witness development but to be a part of it. STEADY is one of the flagship initiatives under the ministry's new infrastructure agenda, complementing a broader vision to build a more connected, resilient, and inclusive Jamaica. The vision is driven by a three-step strategy: Ready, Steady, Go. Ready, Resilience, Efficient, and Accountability Development for You is a national long-term infrastructure planning and coordination framework which includes Spark CAPEX and our integrated bridge program. Steady, Sustainable Training for Engineering, Accountability Development, and Youth. This is an internship program that gives students practical exposure to infrastructure development. Go, Graded Overlay. The Fast Action Patching and Resurfacing Initiative is repairing critical roads across Jamaica. Together, these programs represent the government's commitment to building better roads and a better future with young people at the center. Application details and eligibility requirements for the study program will be released in June. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.